Good morning, and welcome back. We are going to continue this new series. If you have missed the intro video, this is for Mr. Brown's fourth grade. I substituted there yesterday, and the kids were fantastic. And we talked about house footprints, and they made some for me. And so that's what I'm building here. We are going to do a neighborhood based on the houses that they drew. And we're going to go ahead and start with Gracie. I was supposed to be going to work really early this morning, and one of the girls at the store needed to change shifts, so I have a little bit of time. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This house is a pretty good sized house. First, let's get some trees in here. I gotta have trees. I think we're going to go ahead and use some birch. We'll see how tall they'll grow. We're going to plant those right in the middle. If you are relatively new to Minecraft or you don't have a lot of experience as a builder, one thing that you learn quickly, 2, 3, is to do your things in odd numbers, because it's easier to find the center. So that's why I left 7 in between. Let's go ahead and get these trees going. And if we don't like them, we'll take them out and try a different kind. Let's get some bone meal. There was a trick to force like an oak to be one of those great big crazy trees, but for some reason I can't seem to get that to work in 1.9. So we're not going to worry about that. And like I said, our focus is going to be on the houses. The street is just to give us a focus point. Not a focus point, more like a central point, I guess, to work from. All right, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that works. Looks a little bit crowded, I think. But that's okay. It does separate the street, so that's good enough. All right, let's get started with the house. And the first thing we want to do, I'm going to use coarse dirt to mark everything off. And we're going to use signs. We're going to lay out this house first. It's a pretty good size house. So let's see. Let's go with this right here. And let's work our way back. If we put the sidewalk here, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, let's leave 15 spaces between the front door and the sidewalk. I'm going to build this up just so I know this is the center point for the front. All right, so we will begin. Okay, so the hallway, she has the entrance here. We're going to do a single door. Actually, let's do double doors. So this front part, no, we're going to do single so we can keep this odd numbers. All right, this is going to be the doorway. Let's see, we're going to go back. There's a hallway here. I want to leave 3, so let's Add one more on either side. Let's go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be the entryway. Okay. Actually, we need to make it even bigger because I want to use clay. Well, let's go ahead and leave that. These will be double walls. We're going to use double walls. A lot of times people don't do the double walls in Minecraft. They make this a double also, which means we need to add another one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That leaves us with the 7 and the 3 inside to work with, which is good. A lot of times people don't build with double walls. They just do the outline of the house and then they make it out of wood or stone. But we are going to do this more like a real house where you have your siding. So your siding is one thing, but your paint for inside the house is another. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's say, let's make this a brick house. And let's see, for inside, let's go ahead and use snow and go with white paint for the inside of the house. And this is not how I normally build a house with these steps. But today this is what we're gonna do. Alright, let's go ahead and get this down. We'll have the foundation be brick. We could bring that up about halfway. But I think we're going to paint the house. Okay. These will be, well, it looks like part of this is an outer wall. So let's bring this out to 3. And I'm sorry if I'm not very chatty this morning. My son took me out last night and I have had about 6 hours sleep and I'm not quite awake yet. But I wanted to get started on this for Gracie. So, and we are going to use dark oak doors. Now, a lot of Minecrafters will put the doors on backwards so that there's an inset appearance, but if you're going to try to do it like a real house, your door opens up into the room. So that's what we're going to do. For sidewalk, what should we use for the sidewalk? Let's use some andesite for the sidewalk. And we're going to make this a wider sidewalk. Like a little, well, like a little entrance porch, I guess. Let's go ahead and bring that out one more. And then we'll just extend it. Now, I know a lot of Minecrafters that do this all the time, the professional Minecrafters. They will mix the sidewalk up, the pathway, to make it look more interesting. And that is a great technique, and we may come back and make some changes later. But right now we're just trying to get this set so we can kind of get a picture in our minds of how this is going to look. All right, so the outside of the house, what color do we want the outside of the house to be? Let's go with cyan. Let's go with a gray. I'm not really sure what color her house is. I didn't ask that, but we're going to go with gray. So we're going to say that the house is painted gray. Okay. How tall do we want this house? If we make it like an actual house, then we can do some high ceilings, but we don't want to go too high because your avatar is only 2 blocks tall. But I may, for purposes of windows and such, I think we're going to go up and make this a little taller. 2, 3, let's go one more. And for wood trim, no. Let's see, what can we use for wood trim that's going to look nice? I think we're going to go with spruce. So this is a mix between Minecraft and the real world. You know what? We may just do glass and not do a trim. I don't like the way it's sitting on that brick though. We may come back and change it. But for now, this is what we're going to use. And we're going to use the gray stained glass. So it has a slight tint. And the streaks are not quite as obvious. Alright, so here's our entrance. Let's go get, what color are we going to paint the inside of the house? Yeah, we're going to use the snow. I forgot, we picked that out already. We're going to say that the inside of the house is painted. Oh yeah, we're going to have to bring this out. One of the advantages to Minecraft, you can change it as much as you want to and it's going to be fine. The only thing is I don't like how close that is to the, so we're going to bring it out even more. Alright, let's fix this. Because it's gonna bug me. Alright, we're going to bring this out. Again, this is why I'm doing a different style of build, because it's easier for me to do it visually than to sit there and think, okay, well, I'm doing double walls, so I need this many extra here and this many extra there, so we're going to use this method. Okay. Now let's paint. This is a big hallway now. But it kind of has to be in order for us to have the windows fit right. And I'm really not that great at flying